The calling all Twitch people. Does Twitch exist? Letting chat know. I really appreciate it, Nev. Hey, Maurizio made it. Maurizio, how are you doing? All right, is my voice working on Twitch? You can lip read very well, Nev. He has it up on YouTube as well. My Twitch. You know, hear me? All right, is my voice working on Twitch? I'm pretty sure it works. Okay, I don't know why. I just had to restart the stream, which, as y'all can imagine, is frustrating as a streamer because it's like you spend a whole stream trying to build up your viewership and then it just goes away. You know. Sounds back though. We're back. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened, but I appreciate y'all for sticking around. Um, y'all are amazing. Do Oof. I don't know what happened there. Sometimes Twitch just breaks, I guess. Get music going again. Next time, just pause the game to resolve the issue. How long? But the thing is, like, I didn't know that it was out on Twitch until after, like, until I was on the final boss. I didn't see it in chat. Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to have stopped playing and you know, refresh stream, but just did not get there in time. All right, let's do 14 hauls. Or I guess let's queue up for one. A few socks. What a troll. Hey, I see some new people joining in our Discord too, so welcome in, guys. Let's see. Yeah, let's get that Discord link in. That doesn't work. Discord. I love how my every time I see my Discord link, it kind of looks like D's, nuts. But I don't know. Hey, Ibada, welcome in. Ibada. Ooh, Uldaman. I hated this dungeon. Just queuing up for whatever people throw up. I guess we can do another Algatar. Yep, fortified Algathar. I think we did a tyrannical Algathar earlier. What are we testing this time? What screen am I trying to open this one? Also, our details, little buddy. Let's test. Let's see how much damage Beacon did, though. Oh, yeah, that's some fat damage. Oh, my goodness, Beacon, I love it. Also remembered to press it this time. The Beacon, massive damage. Let's try Burellorelos. Let's do it. Now let's try Fire Axe. And then let's try do Fire Axe. And I want to try Broodkeepers again. Fire Axe, Broodkeepers. Let's change our weak aura to item equipped. Fire Axe, Tainted, Rage, Heart. Change the thing around. Nice. Where are we headed? Dragonflight, Algathar. It's like one of these, right? Dang, man. Seeing the viewership number after you have to refresh your stream is like, ugh. Depressing. But I'm streaming to have fun. Shouldn't let that thing bother me. I am getting very hungry, though. Alright, so we're running... You know what? We just want to do big damage. I don't know. We're... I think they're waiting on me. Alright. The feast down. I really like this song. Uh-oh, what we just get? Hey, a resub. Thank you, Fusocks. 2 months, Prime sub. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I do eventually, like, when Season 4 drops, I definitely think I'm going to do, like, a long stream. Like, maybe 12-hour, but maybe, like, 12-hour plus subathon rules. I don't know, like, I kind of want to go a little buck wild with it, but, I don't know, we'll see. That would include, like, sleeping on stream, but we'd have to figure that out. I don't want to sleep on stream. Alright, we're back in Algathar. We're still going to go with our verse buff. Apparently we're going left first this time. 0 affixes, which is weird. Our tanks. Oh, our tank Invis pooled. Interesting. Okay, I'm game, dude. Let's get it. Interesting. We're definitely gonna pop Fire Axe. Yes, we need lots of kicks. Looking for the big casts. I have a mouse positioned where if I need to, I can... There's one. Mystic Blasts. The Mana Void. Okay, now that our Fire Axe has fallen off, we're gonna GG for the last bit of this pool. And all of our AoE CC's down. Definitely need to target the big dragon. This is still just a +10, so... Not the scariest thing in the world. You can kind of get away with pools like that and these. It's just like a +20. You can kind of go buck wild. You can't kick Mystic Blast anymore, but you can stop it. So you can, that's when you'll see people use their boops, like Ring of Peace, Typhoon, Leg Sweep, your stuns work. You can even paralyze it. It does not hit as hard. It doesn't, like, one-shot everyone. Like, it almost, like, I'm pretty sure it did, like, 80% of people's health in one slam on when it was live. Yeah, it doesn't do quite that much, but it's still worth using a stop on. There's not much scarier in this dungeon than Mystic Blast. But there are still a ton of kicks that need to go off on those pools. Our druid is just dancing between their forms. Dude, this druid is just gonna do some big pulls left and right. I like it. Get Fire Axe up again. Pop Fire Axe. Our Phaline kind of juked us out there. We have Mana Void on us. We're also gonna... We have Fire Axe, but we're just gonna pop it offensive. I don't know how much of that shield I had left on me. Kick surge. Boop. Mana void on the monk. Life cocoon. Kick surge. That leg sweep. Oh, that was a boop. Oh, the reason why I think our Fey line is like messing up, our Jade Fire line is messing up, is because we have a Windwalker in the group, and I keep seeing their Fey line thinking it's my own. Uh-oh. Got a friend we put to sleep just then. Yeah, Fire Axe is just a busted trinket, dude. I wouldn't be mad if they just nerfed it, honestly. Dude, this DH, this Windwalker even, has 500,000 overall DPS. Like, they have maintained 500,000 as their average DPS. That is crazy. Could have taken 3 there. I have Fire Axe rolling. What you're going to see a lot of people do is like pop immunities, soak multiple, or pop like Fire Axe tank 2, like that. God, once again, it's one of our B. Well, I guess we have a B-res tank. What? What killed him? Oh, brother. It's okay if it gets to the boss. Can manage. At this point, do we just reset? Oh boy. Yeah, I think we just reset, right? And nothing else to do while I'm running around. Ooh. Do we not? Why are we not B-resing first off? Yeah, okay, tank's dying. Yeah, we definitely are supposed to reset like way before then. Kaduku, what's up? How are you doing? Back to these dungeons again. For some reason, I wanted something different, like Hellfire Ramparts, Sunken Temple, I'd even take Rage Fire Chasm, or whatever it's called. Well, luckily for you, I have no idea what any of those dungeons are. So, I wish we just, dude, can we just do Shadowlands again? Look, I might be sadistic, but I love Shadowlands. You said earlier that maybe you'd want to go for all monk specs next season. Just wanted to say that I think that would be awesome. Oh, that's I appreciate that. Good support. Thank you so much. I would love to. And it would make it easy, kind of skipping out on gearing. What are we doing? Where's our tank? Oh, tank's just going all in. Okay. Do we have lust? We do have lust. Interesting. Do it. Oh, I have Brookkeeper's Promise. I forgot to tether to someone, so we're just missing verse for this. Oof, people. I am with defensives up. These pools definitely get scarier as you get into them, as long as stuff's not dying, which stuff is not dying right now. More aggravated these little flies get. Or agitated, I should say. Spot heal the tank up. Coming up on Chi-Ji. Let her rip. And we made it. Also just accidentally popped Fire Axe again. Ooh. Redeemed a stretch. Uh-oh. Stretch coming in. Oh my god, I feel like my back just popped in 30 different places. Dead Mines would be cool. Mythic Plus. Well, I don't know what those dungeons are. The nostalgic reasons? That's kind of why I want to go back to Shadowlands. I love those dungeons. Mark the tank. Say left. Clockwise. Clockwise, yeah. Pro LB, when did you start playing? Shadowlands. I started leveling my character like 2 weeks before Shadowlands dropped. Or maybe 2 weeks after. Maybe like the week Shadowlands dropped, my friend convinced me to get the game. So I leveled in BFA right as like a couple people were still like doing things in Zuldazar. I played all of Shadowlands, so I'm still kind of a baby in this game. But I'm just a competitive... Like, I'm used to playing video games competitively. Well, in a competitive nature, not in like major competitive scenes. I'm used to like grinding and trying to be the best and stuff. I say as I don't stack with the group. First, fourth. Here's the scary one. Detox, detox. Oh, tank. Stack, stack, stack. Doing big damage. Bam, bam, bam. Ooh, you hate to see it. We've all been there, though. Finding the tank, stacking. We're gonna go ahead and roll a Chi-Ji here. We also have our kick ready, because it's about to cast again. Cast every 10 seconds. But yeah, we're having our Chi-Ji roll for this damage. Also burst forth, so good luck, team. We're gonna stun. Stun's down. So I guess we won't stun. Pull the tank. Heyo. What's next? Oh man, I remember skipping school and playing Wrath on my 15 FPS plus dial-up internet. Oh boy. I can only imagine. I know one of my cousins, the only exposure really that I had to World of Warcraft was like South Park. But then one of my cousins played it. And I remember she at least played in Pandaria. And then also the expansion right before Pandaria. What was that? Oh man, that's rough. It was 8.0. What was 8.0? No, that's a lie. 8.0 was BFA. I don't even know. I don't know when she played, but it was like as I was a kid, she was playing. And then my best friend throughout like high school and college, he played, and he's the reason why I got into it. Kata, yeah. So she played Kata and Pandaria at least. People are getting hit by the winds, dude. Watch yourself. I say, as I get hit by the wind. Bro, what am I doing? I gotta watch myself is what I gotta do. That is so annoying. He has so much health. And it's annoying because like if someone dies, they have to do the whole walk back. If Shadowlands didn't have the huge grind for Anima and Covenant power, it wouldn't be as bad. It was really grindy. It was not alt friendly like Dragonflight. I think the main issue is that like season 1 and 2 lasted forever, which is like, yeah, it's an issue in itself, but like it was such an issue because once you committed to one Covenant, you could not swap easily. You had to like start over. And we're gonna link up with this guy. And it was just really annoying because since it went on so long, you were just stuck for so long, and it was so annoying. They didn't make swapping Covenants easy until the seasons went on for less duration. So it's like two things piled on top of each other that were just horrible quality of life that like played into how awful they felt, you know, like it was all bad. But for me, someone who was starting at that point in the game, it was all great because it's like, imagine experiencing WoW for the first time and like your favorite raid, like imagine, what was that raid called? The first one, Sire Nathrius, the Castle Nathria. Imagine that being your first raid and it lasting forever. Oh, it was the best. I got to just gear like multiple alts from 0 to 60, which was the max back then, and then also just play them in Castle Nathria. It was amazing. It was so much fun. I had cutting edge on like 4 different characters. Not cutting edge, I'm sorry. At that point, AOTC on multiple characters, and like, it was just a good time. Fun time to start WoW. Also kind of miserable too, for a while. Definitely went on too long. But I enjoyed it. I would go back if I could. How goes PTR keys? Honestly, pretty smooth. We somehow wiped on Veximus, but people just got hit by stupid stuff. But yeah, PTR keys are pretty chill. Honestly, we're just doing +10, so nothing's hard. Let's be real. These are basically +20s on live WoW. But we're just swapping trinkets left and right. So far, Fire Axe just having a massive self shield is kind of hard to beat. It feels like it's going to be another Fire Axe tier. Brewkeeper's Promise has been disappointing from what I remember it being. I loved this trinket before. I wonder how many stacks we can take. There's one. There's the first one. Honestly, not an issue ever. I don't even pop defensives for it. For the second one, I would pop like fades and minor defensives like Fort Brews and stuff. Maybe even like Cheeky Coon, but I like pairing Cheeky Coon with a major defensive on the second one. So Fort Brew, let's see there, we took a lot less than the monk that did not Fort Brew. but they survived. So maybe that shows us that we could have made it. Here we want to drop its health a little bit lower. Ooh, the monk just popped a big defensive. We want to drop its health a little bit lower. Maybe let like one more go off before putting this in. The big defensive. We're doing fire right now. I think the like meta top end strategy is you do wind first, and but you like let it sit for a bit. You try to get to like 50%, and then right before it does its little second phase, you basically pop both at the same time. That way you get the 45% haste from the wind thing, and you get the 75% damage amp at the same time. Let's turn it both on. I haven't even had it do the wind yet. Do them both. YOLO. Where are these gale winds? Ooh, someone died getting a gale wind. Oh, I was about to do the same thing. Now we have big haste. Bang, bang, bang. Big haste, big haste, big haste. Go, go, go crazy. Go stupid. Yeah, if you can stack the damage amp on top of the 45% haste, the boss just falls over, but it's kind of, it takes coordination because you have to time it really, really nicely. I should res this guy, or I should res this guy. Yeah, I need to watch your trinket video. I haven't. There's not like much analysis in that video. I didn't like say like this trinket's gonna be better. This, this one's looking really good, because I'd only really tested a few of them. I was just kind of pointing out which ones are kind of gonna be the ones that I have my eyes on, basically, and that a lot of players are gonna be testing and stuff. And since season 4 is kind of like wild, and you don't really have full control over which trinkets you get and how often you can buy trinkets and stuff, it definitely, I definitely think there's a lot of benefit in talking about a lot of trinkets, not just the few meta ones, because a lot of people are going to have different circumstances that keep them from getting the meta 2, or like the meta 4. They're 2 raid, they're 2 mythic plus ones. A lot of people are going to have to settle for less ideal trinkets. That's kind of why I made that video, to kind of show you guys, hey, like, these trinkets, they're still good. They can get the job done. They're just probably going to get outshined by some of these other ones. But yeah, I liked that video. I've been wanting to make that video for a while, but I at least want to get a little bit of testing with some of the trinkets that I just kind of forgot how they worked and stuff, or forgot like how powerful they were in Mythic Plus. But unfortunately, like, I haven't tested rating yet on PTR, so that jury's still out. This Mystic Blast is... Okay, I was about to say, the Mystic Blast is going to go off. We're going to get to see what kind of damage it does in a plus 10. But still, people are just so scarred by that ability. You just never see it go off. I'm kind of curious what trinkets, though, this Windwalker's running. Neltharians and Whispering. Okay. Stat Stick on Stat Stick. Let's let it go off. Yeah, it's really not that bad. Really not bad. But still, I mean, it's worth kicking if you have a kick. I just watched some good info on some of the trinkets I can barely remember from the first 2 raids. That was kind of the main purpose, is it's like, I wanted to make a video kind of being like, hey, just a reminder, these trinkets are coming back. Also, I just accidentally popped Fire Axe. It's because of the button that it's on. It kind of... I can't pop Thunder Focus Tea unless I've popped Fire Axe. I want to eat. Give them to me. We're going to, for the mana bombs, we're going to pop Chi-Ji. Pop Chi-Ji, shield everyone, make sure they're safe. Some good defensives rolling from people. Music is like so chill. Definitely Friday music worthy. bullet hell, just dodge. I'm gonna stay out of melee. Just yeah, our tank is lagging, so let's tank a few. Pop dampen, so I don't mind taking like big chunks of damage. I say as I almost die and kind of get someone killed. So, oof. This is PTR. We're meant to test. We're gonna cocoon the tank because he is just having a rough go at it. But I'm pretty sure he's lagging because he's at least casting spells. We're gonna pop Fort Brew. Luckily, we got targeted. Man, I guess there for that overlap, I should have revivaled. I don't know what is going on, but yeah, our tank is just not okay. Hit me. Yeah, there I definitely should have revivaled. No point in holding off. Can't really do this fight without the tank. Hundo. I'm pretty sure one of the strats that I remember on this boss was every orb that you let hit the boss, like you don't soak and you let it get to the boss, he gains 20% energy. And what people were doing in high keys is they were on the first set of orbs that spawn, I'm pretty sure they were letting one orb hit the boss. And that way he would refill it, he would fill up his energy a little bit quicker, and then it would just offset his cycle so that you would not have any scary overlaps like the one that we just had where he would do mana bombs and arcane fissure at the same time. I'm pretty sure that was the big play in high-end keys. Just let like one orb pass through. Maybe I'm like misremembering if any of you guys remember. But I'm pretty sure that was the big play on this boss, how they were gaming it. They're bringing back all the trinkets. So basically, the trinkets that are going to be available in Season 4, if you go into your adventure guide and just look at all the raids, basically all 3 of these raids, and look at any trinkets there, and then also all 8 of the Dragonflight dungeons. So you can get like all the trinkets from like Knockout Offensive and stuff. And we're going to dispel the tank there. We're going to eat 2. We don't have revival, so we're going to be a little bit careful. As long as I stay on top of dispels and I can like eat 2 myself, that way there's less actual orbs going out. We're going to Chi-Ji this mana bomb. I think I had 3 stacks, so definitely going to help him out there. It's fun going back to these dungeons and trying to remember. Now, what were the strats that people were doing on this fight? Like, it is just fun seeing. Mana bombs again. We're going to shield up that friend. Oof. Yeah, mana bombs is definitely the one where you want your most cooldowns, but you want like mitigation, not just like a 3-foot cooldown. Like Shayloons can top up the health bars, but if you save Shayloons for that, then you risk people dying just to the damage itself. So I guess like here I don't have any defensive, so I'm gonna make sure I'm topped up. But yeah, I should have ripped Shayloons before that. But also having sound would help me a lot, learning like spell queue or like spell like when certain spells are happening kind of thing. But honestly, this boss just falls over as long as you help with mana bombs. Like here I pop Chi-Ji. Also gonna pop Fire Axe just to make the we only have 2 real people that I need to watch. Also we're standing by the tank. We need to be careful about the frontal. There we go. Boss dies. See, the boss is easy when the tank doesn't DC. Unfortunately, we're not going to time this, though. That is kind of troll. I just remember classes would, with immunity, would soak. Yeah, like a paladin would immune and run around and collect all the orbs. Hunters would do that, too. I think, like, DKs, I'm pretty sure, doesn't their little anti-magic shell, I'm pretty sure I remember them doing it. Because weren't they meta? Weren't DK... Maybe I'm wrong there, but... Yeah, there's a lot of different ways that you can game it. I don't think I remember like early on in the season I would try to life cocoon then go around and soak like 3 or 4. But then once I started pushing higher keys, I would stop doing that. But let's see if he lets him. Let's tank it here. Let's tank it here. I'm gonna do the stairs strat. Come over here. Tank it here. On stairs. I just want to test it, make sure it still works. Not that deep. I'm pretty sure it still does. Yeah, people with immunity, the orbs. That way they can save their defensives for mana bombs. We're gonna Fyrax in this little cubby coming up. Looks like we're going ahead and moving in. This tank was just waiting on defensives, maybe? We're just gonna Fyrax this. I don't know why, but y'all know I always just like to talk about random stuff when I stream, but this song, for some reason, is reminding me of this show. I didn't really watch this show a ton as a kid, but when I did, I enjoyed it. I think it was called Code Lyoko. Code Lyoko, maybe? But it was like these kids, and they just had giant heads. Like some big old noggins. And I forget like what the show was about and all, but I just remember I enjoyed whenever it would be on, I'd watch it. But God, it was weird. It was a weird looking show. Like very weird aesthetic. I also don't know why this song reminded me of it. There is really no point in soaking the orbs though, just to spell your tank once and he can take 4 all. Yeah, I mean, one person can take more than one. What I do as the healer is I at least always take 1. If everyone's deciding to take 1, like I'll make sure that I get more than 1. That way I can dispel myself. But yeah, you can game it with a dispel. It's just, it does also, putting that much strain on your tank can be scary on high keys though. Yeah, usually one person will tank like 2, you dispel them, and then they'll tank a 3rd. And ideally that is your tank, but you can like you can game it yourself too. Soaking 1 orb did no damage. Yeah, soaking 1 orb is not scary. It just means that it strains your dispel a lot more. Because like you have to dispel everyone, and it's just weird. Oh, did we just base tank something? I just got an overwhelming power. Oh, energy bomb. Who gets it? Or we'll just dispel you here. So that's 1. Also, I just Fey-lined. That's pretty troll. It definitely changed this boss, dude. Sitting here staring at how it looks, it just got clapped. Like, got face clapped. I was not even paying attention. But I'm paying attention to, like, the room. I don't think you would start with, like, 2 puddles like this. Am I wrong? Like, pretty sure that's not how the fight started. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I'm pretty sure every dispel before would drop a puddle, and you did not start with puddles on the ground, right? Oh man, we just got a combo, dude. He gripped us into that. Yeah, I guess definitely you want to try and tank him, I guess, a little further against the wall to start is probably the play. But honestly, we've done this dungeon like, I've done this dungeon like 10 times and I've never wiped on that boss. They added a mechanic on the boss in AoE. You don't need to dispel if people soak 1 orb early. It runs out in time for the next one, yeah. So that's why you either like have everyone soak 1 orb quick, or you can game it with your dispel. Yeah, it starts with 2 now, but your first like 2 dispels or your first 2 debuffs don't spawn a puddle. I'm pretty sure is what they changed. I'll have to go back and read it, but this fight definitely is a lot more different than it was. People say it's made it harder now. Yeah, absolutely. This boss used to be an absolute joke because you had full control over where all the puddles spawned. So you could just spawn all the bullet hells like kind of on the same wall and just yeah, it was never an issue. But now having two of them kind of start in the middle of the room makes it to where it definitely makes it harder. But I think the play will be you start with the boss up against this wall over here. That way you have a lot of distance between these puddles. Because yeah, those puddles did not start on this boss. I'm like pretty sure. Well, you see how close we are to them. So like if balls start shooting out of those, look, we have very little time to dodge them. So we should pull the boss like over here. Just face tanked one. Yeah, it just makes it awkward. Then I think once you like spawn, like you start dropping puddles, you can drop like one on the wall here where the tank just got dispelled. And then drag the boss to the opposite side of the room, so then there's just less puddles to deal with. Because now we're going to start dropping puddles. So like here we dispel them here, and then like we could run to the other side of the room. Oh, I guess that one doesn't, but yeah, it does, yeah, it does, yeah, it does. Oof, well that was me last pool. Can't say anything. Energy bomb, so tank, ooh, drop it here and then just run through, yeah. Tank was about to come drop over here, but now you see there's just a whole clean side of the room. As long as no one dies to that grip there. Yeah, this boss definitely is more difficult, but now, no, you still drop over there, because now, what was that drop that you did? Well, I guess it didn't drop a puddle. Interesting. So like now we keep this going where we kind of drop them over here. That way all the bullets are coming from the same side. Yeah, you see that drop. I don't know why the tank dropped there. Because now the boss is just in the middle of all the puddles. Yeesh. I definitely think you need to drop more over there. I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to recover from this point. I mean, I still think we kill the boss here as long as no one else gets clapped. But it definitely is just look at it. It's way more bullet hell than it was before. Breath, watch out. And see the boss. I don't know why we're tanking him on his little moats. Yeah, I think pulling the boss like over there is ideal. I'm running this way, dude. I don't know about you guys, but on me. Just kind of, I think you just run them back over here to where we're about to get clapped. Ooh, I saw that happening too. Oh, it died though. It died, but I think you're just supposed to just slowly inch your way this way. I had to guess, but yeah, like dissecting the room like that definitely makes it harder. Can you hide them behind pillars? I mean, maybe. Yeah, this boss definitely is a lot harder than it used to be. It used to be an absolute cakewalk. Literally the whole, this whole dungeon was like, if you can survive the first few bosses, you time the key. But now, I don't know, dude. This boss is a lot less free than it used to be. A lot of rhyming though. All right, what next? What time is it? It's 4 p.m. You don't drop them anymore. They're perfectly symmetrically in the circles. I think that is preset. Yeah, the first two are preset. The first two are. The rest of them happen after you dispel, though. Only 2 or 3 of the pools that give me issues in there. None of the bosses. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying is like they did change that boss to where now it's a little bit more difficult. But still, I think there's going to be like a best strategy for it. Probably start in one of the doorways. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is like the first the first two puddles start like kind of toward that other side of the room. So I think you should start and drop your first few puddles over there, and then just move over to where it's clean, and just like pop lust and try to burn it before you start dropping puddles where you're on the clean half of the room or something. That's what I'm thinking. I'm sure there's gonna be like a way to cheese that boss for sure, but yes, they happen after the third debuff, but you don't drop them where you stand. Do you not? I'm pretty sure they'll spawn under you when... Is that not the case? I don't know. What's next? Yes, they happen after the third debuff. Yeah, so after the third debuff, you start spawning more puddles. You don't drop them. You never spawned anything under you in that fight. The puddles, you had the circle, but no zone afterwards. You had the circle. No zone afterwards. No, yeah, that used to be how it worked, is you would get the debuff, and you would run and like hug the wall, and then you get dispelled, and then you would leave behind a puddle that would start shooting out orbs. Pretty sure. Maybe I have like an old video up on my YouTube of me playing it. Let's see. Channel. I'm sure. Surely I have a Academy. Let's see if I know how to spell Academy. Bar. Apparently I don't have an old one. You have like an Eltheris key up, Black Rook. I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch, but I'm pretty sure that's how it used to work. That is 100% how they changed how they spawn now. It used to spawn when you just spelled it that. Oh, yeah, I think we're on the same page. I think I just confused myself, my bad. Yeah, so you're saying they spawn just like randomly in the room now? I know those first two start in the same spot every time. Interesting. Alright, hey, well, regardless, I am getting very hungry. So I think for this Friday stream, we're just going to call it here. We got some PTR testing in. We failed some keys on retail. But, yeah, I am hungry. I have some videos to make, too. We got to start grinding. I'm stockpiling some content to drop on you guys for the next release. So, yes. But guys, I appreciate each and every single one of you. I hope you enjoy your weekend. I hope things go well for you. For those of you that work this weekend, just get through it and then kick your feet up when you get home. Play some WoW, throw on a stream. But I appreciate y'all for being here. Thanks for a good week. It was a great week of streaming. And having y'all here with me is amazing. And I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Thanks to those of you who hung out for the entire time. Yeah, we killed Fyrak. It was awesome. But yeah, y'all have a nice weekend. I'm gonna be doing a Magic tournament this weekend. It's like the first time I've left the house without my wife in like months. So yeah, fake news. They did spawn under everybody. I went back and rewatched Wisdom. I thought I was going crazy. So I'm pretty sure I dispelled someone, and then like a few seconds later, it spawns under them. Catch you later. Have a good meal. I appreciate you guys. But yeah. Bye, everyone. Oh, let me drop my Discord link for anyone that's not in there. Yeah, I'll see you guys next stream. Thank you for making this one a good time, because I had fun. There you go. Good luck with Magic. Thank you. Like, look at the quarter in your ear. Magic, no. Magic the Gathering, like the card game. Magic the Gathering. One of my old hobbies that I kind of pushed aside to do YouTube, but I go back to it every now and then. All right, I'm ending the stream. I'm sorry.